Hey everyone, it's Chris here from Everyday Sawalgi, and today we will be reviewing my kitchen. How good is this piece of junk? No, but seriously, I just wanted to push out a quick video. There's a lot of things I can push out in the bathroom, but I just wanted to push out a quick video before I get my next review done. So Fastec sent me a few lights, and one of them was a ultrafire. I know ultrafire, but it was a legit good ultrafire UF 1508, and it's a spherical light, so it's a zoomie, and I kind of wanted to show you that not all zoomies are shit like what a lot of people think. Zoomies can be good. So basically, I've got my modded candle power from Cometa. So we're gonna take that outside. So the whole controversy when we first brought the Cometas was that they were crap, and like I didn't get a refund from Banggood. I kept mine. I paid like $50 or whatever that it was, and I kind of skinned it, not skinned it. I kind of took out the internals and I used that for other lights. And then, I had a spare BOLF driver lying around and I put in a D-Dome XPG2, and now I can say I fucking love it. Now I understand what everyone says about throwers. So like usually when I go fishing, I might take like a C8 because it's a really good size, not too big, not too small. Like you could be carrying two rods, carrying a bag, a knife, usually two knives because I usually forget that I got one in the bag. I might take my radio, you want to take some water, and then then you might want to walk a K or whatnot. And like, not to sound like a lazy fuck, but like, it is still a mission. So you don't want to have like 5,000 massive lights on you. So I've usually got like, let's just say a headlamp, and I'll take like a C8, like something basic. I am actually in my kitchen today because it seems to have the most light out of everywhere in the house. So, like, yeah, cooking show with Chris. Yeah, let's go through the cupboard. So, yeah, so modded now. This Cometa does about 330, 340 KCD. And like, it's not the brightest, maybe 1300 lumens max, but it does throw really, really well. So we'll take it outside and I'll show you how far it throws compared to a few other lights of similar and smaller sizes. Um, so before we go outside, I'll show you that's a Convoy L2, and that's the Cometa there. So you can see size-wise, the L2 is definitely much bigger. Weight, there probably isn't too much difference because this has got a massive glass lens. But yeah, the Cometa actually outthrows the L2, but fair go. The L2 only has a XB or HI in it for direct drive, but the good thing about the L2 is that it can actually run on a 26.6 fit. Wait, this one can too. What a spastic! I give up reviewing. I'm done. Let's just go outside. That's it. That's it. Alright guys, so now we're outside with the Cometa. I'll put it on, I don't even know what mode that is. I'll cycle from the beginning. So you can see that there, that's like level 1, which is moonlight, but it's still bright enough to actually go to the back fence. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that. That's level 2, you can see that there. Obviously, zoom the whole way out, it's a very square beam. Level 3, it already looks like a pencil beam. If we go to the tree at 100 meters, you can see it makes it very, very easy, which is actually surprising. It's my only light that makes it there on level 3, that easy. So level 4, level 5, 6, and 7, and direct drive. So if you actually look at the beam right now, you can see it's not centered the best. I centered it as much as I could, but because it's a smaller MCPB, it's a Noctigen board, it's only 16 mils, it doesn't actually center properly in there, so that needs a little bit of work. I couldn't get it to stay still, but it's not too bad. It's still pretty fairly on center. So if we change the zoom in, so you can see it's still like fairly bright. It's probably brighter than when it came stock, I think. Done spring bypasses back and front, and it is pretty bright. There it is there. Probably about the same as when it came stock. So we'll zoom back out now. It does have a little spot in the center that I can't work out what it is. So we'll go to 100 meters with the clown light, and there it is at 100 meters. It's like tiny as beam, like it lights up like only the smallest portion of the tree. which I guess, which is good, which means it's going to throw further. But like, how usable is that much light at 100 meters? I guess you could probably spot someone out. We'll see if we can go to the 180 meter light tree down there. Yeah, you can see it easy. Even though I drop down, you can still see it. There we go, back up. You can see that one like daytime. Very, very easy. We'll come back to the yard for a sec and we'll put on the L2 and see how it does. Alright guys, so here we are with the Convoy L2. Basically the same setup, only XBL HI. I could push this to about the same candela as the Cometa, but I'd have to put a de-domed LED, like a de-domed LED that I de-dome myself in it. I'm thinking about putting a SST40, but I'll have to buy a few more first, because I've only got like 3 left, and I think I've already got them planned for other lights. So which one is more practical between these two lights? So we'll go to 100 meters. So you can see at 100 meters, although this is rated at 270 CD by me, well 270 KCD, it does get there really, really easy. You can see the hotspot really, really well, but it also lights up like a lot more of the tree, like heaps more of the tree. And if we go to the one at 180 meters or 200 meters, whichever one that it is, you can see it gets there really, really easy, not a problem. So yeah, I'll put the Cometa back on. So like, this Cometa has like really won me over. Now I can kind of see like why you want to light like this. Like, to me right now, doing this doesn't really have a point, and it's probably not like a go-to light. But like, if I ever do need to see that far, which like in some situations you may, but generally speaking you probably don't, like, yeah, it will come in handy. And basically I'm putting this video out there now because that ultraflyer UF1508 should be able to blast this out of the water, maybe even by another 100,000 CD, so maybe even by another 100 KCD. So I've got a C8 that's done up. It's got about 145 KCD, and we'll put the Cometa and that C8 side by side and see how they do. Alright, so that's the C8 on now. We'll actually go to the tree at 100 meters and see how it does. That's the tree at 100 meters there. You can see, it gets there easy. It does have a pretty tight hotspot still. Even to the other tree at 180, 200 meters, it gets there easy. I can say that easy. But it is 145,000 CD light, so that's the Cometa on, and you can see there's like no comparison between the beams. Like, the beam pattern on the Cometa is just so much tighter. So which one's more useful? Well, I've always chosen a C8 because it's got a good mix, between flood and spill. Even though it is throwy, as it still does have very good flood. You can see it lights up the whole yard. But then having a light like the Cometa on you that is almost the same size, it does way more, but almost the same size, and it can do the job probably even better. So like, kind of this Cometa, from the disaster that it was, has kind of won me over into loving these lights now, because they're not too bad. Like, you do lose a lot of output on flood mode because of the way that the light is, but that's the price that you pay, I guess. So yeah, so I just thought I'd just throw this video up and get you guys ready for the UF 1508. So I'll do the stock review first, and then afterwards I'm going to mod it, probably with a SST40, which I'll do a second video on, so it doesn't go on for like 40 fucking years. And then we'll do a CD rating, and we'll take it out and we'll see how well it goes. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Actually, I have to show you guys one thing. Wait, I'll put it on the highest mode. Oh, there we go. I don't know, that's the highest mode, but look, you got a lightsaber. How cool is that? Look at that. Awesome. Yo.